White House senior advisor Stephen Miller said that President Trump is the true whistleblower. Days after the release of a 7-page complaint, in which a government whistleblower alleged that Trump had misused his office for personal gain, endangered national security, and tried to keep it the secret. Miller said the President of the United States is the whistleblower, and this individual is a saboteur trying to undermine a democratically elected government. His defense of Trump came Tom Bossert, a former Trump Homeland Security advisor. He said he was deeply disturbed by the implications of the president's recently reported actions. Miller dodged several questions about allegations surrounding the president's actions, such as Trump's decision to use not the federal government but rather his personal attorney, Rudolph W. Giuliani, to obtain information on the activities of former Vice President Joe Biden and his son Hunter in Ukraine. Miller also declined to answer when asked in his view the Bidens broke any laws. Hunter Biden served for nearly 5 years on the board of Burisma, Ukraine's largest private gas company whose owner, Mykola Zlochevsky, came under scrutiny by Ukrainian prosecutors for possible abuse of power and unlawful enrichment. Hunter Biden was not accused of any wrongdoing in the investigation. As vice president, Joe Biden pressured Ukraine to fire the top prosecutor, Viktor Shokin, who Biden and other Western officials said was not sufficiently pursuing corruption cases. At the time, the investigation into Burisma was dormant, according to former Ukrainian and U.S. officials. House Democrats have begun an impeachment inquiry into Trump's actions, following the release last week of the whistleblower complaint, as well as a rough transcript of a July phone call in which Trump repeatedly urged Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky to investigate Joe Biden. Bossert said he was deeply disturbed by the implications of Trump's call to Zelensky, and strongly criticized the president for seemingly furthering an unfounded theory that cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike played a role in shielding emails sent by Trump's 2016 Democratic opponent Hillary Clinton, and circulating allegations of Russian hacking. Bossert said that conspiracy theory has got to go, explaining that Trump was motivated to spread the completely debunked theory because he had not gotten his pound of flesh yet over accusations that he had Russian help in winning the 2016 election. They have to stop with that. It cannot continue to be repeated in our discourse. If he continues to focus on that white whale, it's going to bring him down. I am not convinced that Trump had leveraged United States aid to Ukraine for political dirt, noting that the president had other potential legitimate reasons to withhold the aid. I hope that everyone can sift through the evidence and be very careful, as I've seen a lot of rush to judgment this week, he said. That said, it is a bad day and a bad week for this president, and for this country if he is asking for political dirt on an opponent. In a combative appearance, Giuliani used the platform to air uncorroborated allegations that the Ukrainian government conspired with the administration of then-President Barack Obama and Clinton's presidential campaign to surface information damaging to Trump in the midst of the 2016 presidential election, as well as allegations of corruption surrounding the activities of Hunter Biden. Giuliani is named in the whistleblower complaint, and in Trump's phone call with Zelensky, as being a key intermediary in a back-channel effort to dig up evidence on those allegations, White House senior advisor Stephen Miller